Yeah, so if you own the Ray-Ban Metas and you're a power user like me, you got prescription glasses in, you use them all the time, they're always on your face, they're always on. I think you may have just one complaint, or maybe two. One, the creeper's trying to remove the indication LED. And the biggest complaint is probably going to be the battery life. So today we're going to be talking about this little charging solution that I found online. Well, maybe it found me from a company called TheXuit. This is the Metaport for the Ray-Ban Metas. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Big Ball Vlogs. Yeah, and if you're into the 2A Sports, I always plug both of my channels. If you're into 2A Sports, the Pew Pew stuff, go over and check out my other channel, Big Ball Holding Company, trying to grow that one out like I grew this one out. But yeah, we're going to talk about accessories. There's a lot of information out there about the Ray-Ban Metas. I haven't been the quickest to respond to all the firmware updates and everything going on with the Ray-Ban Metas. And now, at this point, the Oakley Metas are coming out, which offer a little bit higher spec. So Ray-Ban Metas may be out of date or old, but if you have a pair like me, you're probably looking for a charging solution because for me personally, I don't know about you guys, when I'm out using these things all day, I got them on, I'm always constantly saying, hey Meta, find this for me. Hey Meta, do that. Hey Meta, what's the information here? Actually, it's not kicking in because I'm saying, hey Meta. I find myself running out of battery, and it seems like I'm running out of battery quick. Like it's just like it's not like it's a secret. Ray-Ban advertises these things. Make sure Bluetooth is connected. It's talking to me now. So Ray-Ban advertises these as working for about 4 hours on a full charge. Sometimes you feel like you get about 3 if you're a power user, and maybe not even that. Before you're hearing that boop boop boop, put them in the charging case if you want full function, right? And that's about 15%. Now, the positive side to that is that it has a very small battery in it that charges very quickly in the case. So if you put them in the case for like 10 minutes, you're back up and running. You can probably finish out those videos that you were shooting. But when I'm out on the range and I'm constantly just shooting reel after reel after reel or clip after clip after clip, yeah, that battery tends to run down really quickly. So I searched to the end of the internet trying to find a charging solution for the Ray-Ban Metas, looking for all of the different accessories out there. And you know I'm an Amazon junkie, so I looked all over Amazon and see what I could find. And I found some interesting charging solutions, but ideally it didn't seem like it fit the need, or it didn't seem like something that I would want to use. One of those charging solutions was a tethered wire that would run from the Ray-Ban Metas down to the power port inside your case and constantly charge the glasses as you're wearing. You put this in your pocket. Now you're tethered to your case. And this case is not the easiest thing to carry in your pocket. Trust me, because I baby these things and I got this case with me all the time. It's just, it doesn't fit in your pocket. So I was looking for something to probably replace this and then having charging solution here. There are desktop charging solutions where you can put a little stand on your desk, clip the glasses into it, and it will charge it. Those things exist. One of the things that I found in common about all of these things is that they are relatively expensive. I think the cheapest one I could find was about $29, and that's even Amazon, searching through Amazon for Chinese import stuff. $30 was like the minimum, and then it went up to, I don't know, $30 or $40. So, I'm a budget shopper. I mean, maybe Ray-Ban and Meta and the people who make the accessories are like, hey, you bought the $300, $400 plus glasses. You shouldn't have a problem paying for these. Well, I do. I don't want to pay that much money, and I'm going to keep searching until I find something super inexpensive that works for me. But that wasn't the case with these. You guys know I usually buy my own and I usually spend my own dime, so you don't have to waste your time. I actually didn't know if this was actually a device that I was going to get. I found these, or maybe they found me, on Facebook. I was looking all over the web for Ray-Ban Meta chargers. Go to Facebook, those cookies kick in, and I get an advertisement from this company called TheXuit. And this is why does it happen on camera? This is called the Metaport. And what it is a charging solution for your Ray-Ban Metas that gives you a charging port that actually, as you can see here, there's there's a little wire, and it tethers to the center of your Ray-Ban Metas. I did search the internet for these, and I didn't see much out there. I found a very light website. I would say a light website. It didn't seem like it was, very well advertised. It was just something I just kind of like had to go and find on my own because it wasn't something that just popped up in my search when I typed in Ray-Ban Meta charging port. And then on Facebook, I've gotten burned on clicking on Facebook links because Facebook links often, in many cases, are scams where you never get the product, or, it's just something that I know outright is a scam because a URL or it's a copy of somebody else's product is not accurate. So I was kind of curious whether or not this was real. right? So not that I wasn't going to buy it. I was curious whether or not it was real. So I just use my influencer title, maybe if I'm not an influencer, I just say, hey, my name is Big Wall Blogs. I got, 27,000 on TikTok. I got 11,000 on Facebook. Send me a couple of these so I can do a test for them for Facebook, and I will do a couple of reviews for you. That's the exchange. But I keep to the rules, guys. I keep to the rules where I'm going to give you the honest opinion or rules. I'm going to give you the honest opinion or review or overview of these things and give you enough information to help you go out and make an informed purchase. So let's get into it because I don't want to waste too much of your time. I've already been gabbing for 5 minutes and haven't even gotten to the freaking device itself. Let's get this out of the box. Give you a quick look at it. If I can get it out of the box, I just dropped it and everything. It fell out of the box and now I can't get it out of the box. All right, here we go, guys. This is the Rayban Metaport from TheXuit. All right. So how does it work? As I just showed you off of the box itself, this little device right here is just simply a charging adapter. It's got a little USB-C port on the bottom. This piece right here clips to the bridge, or the nose bridge, and it has two little contacts in it. And those little contacts are going to be supplying power to your glasses. So we're going to slide those together real quick. Pretty simple. It's got a rubber band on the back here. Slide it over the arm. I believe they make these for both the Ray-Ban Wayfarers and the Ray-Ban, I think they're called Styliners or Skyliners. I can't remember. But it clips on like this. You get it over the edge there. Get in the center. Give it a little clip. And boom, it's on, right? So how does it work? And I got to tell you, when I was looking for these online, I did find, I guess, a quick AI, seemed like an AI generated video from someone, I don't know who it was, that pretty much just gave you the overview of what the device did, but didn't show you it in functioning or working. And when I scrolled through their comments, there were a lot of people who said, it doesn't work, it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I'm like, yeah, that's what happened to me. When I tried these the first time, it didn't work. But before jumping to conclusions, I reached out to TheXuit again, and I said, hey, how does this thing work? Because apparently it works when I plug it into my computer, but it doesn't work when I use it the way that you said to use it, which is to plug a battery bank through a USB-C cable into the glasses, and it should come on. And they responded, and this made sense, but I didn't know it at the time. These cables, by the way, if you don't know, let me find a cable real quick. These cables, these more modern cables, nothing's modern anymore, guys. These are now technology. This is not a simple charging cable or data transfer cable. These cables actually have charging protocol and data transfer protocols. In fact, you have to be careful because there are some manufacturers out there that make USB-C cables that have the ability to install malware on your phone. They're programmable. And when you go, hey, can I borrow your charging cable from some guy in the airport? Yes, it will install malware on your phone. And that was the problem that I was having. They quickly responded and said, hey, we experienced this, but it's not in the instructions. Some of these cables, some of these data cables, or some of these transfer cables don't work because they have their own battery or voltage transfer protocols or data transfer protocols. So I had to go through my stash of USB-C cables. And I actually came across one that was long enough that had a standard USB-C plug on one end and a USB-C plug on the other end. And I plugged it into a battery bank and voila, it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick demonstration to show you how this works. Again, you take this piece right here. It's very simple. Don't know how you could mess this up. You plug in your USB-C cable like that. And as you can see right here, it shows you that it is charging. So now what do? It's in the wrong pocket. So I'm going to switch pockets on this thing. We'll switch pockets up real quick. So now I'm out and about. I'm filming my vlogging. I'm a travel vlogger. I'm a range vlogger, but I'm a travel vlogger, and I'm out and I'm filming all of my videos. Now I have this thing like this that I can use to keep these charged the entire time without running out of battery and having to recharge the case. Not the ideal. This cable is a little bit restrictive. It seems like I'm the CIA now. I got a wire hanging from the side of my head, but it works, and it's the least expensive option that I found. This one came in at $24. Got it from them for free, but I think that I would buy it. In fact, they sent me two, so maybe I'll do one as a giveaway. But I will buy it because it works. I could make this work even better. I would get like a little lipstick size battery bank, and I would take this instead of running it behind my back. I would take it and drop it into my pocket if I had one. or I will find something super small. I've had tiny little emergency USB-C battery banks that are like this big for giving your phone just a little bit of a bump. And I would figure out a way to like clip it right here to make this thing work, and then have a bigger battery that's probably gonna last you all day, or at least get you through your hard filming sessions or your long filming sessions. I think if you guys are interested in this, it's worth a try. It did come from China, but it was shipped really fast. I think it took them about 2 weeks to get it to me. No problems at all. I am now giving you my stamp that says it's a real company, the product works, and the company is very responsive to their customer service questions. Everything that you want in a product. Hey, I like it. But again, it's your decision. But hey, I got to get off this thing. It's 10 minutes. I try to keep these under 6 minutes. I appreciate you watching. Going to be doing some videos really quickly. If you want to stick around, I am heading to Japan, and I want to try to find some tech stuff in Japan that I can do videos on. I want to see some cool things in Japan. I'm going to be using the Rayban Metas. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, please stay around, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, and go over and check out Big Ball Shooting. Talk to you later. Peace.